Welcome to the Thought Lab. Are you ready to embark on an extraordinary journey through the myths and mysteries of ancient Egypt? Today, we'll delve into the lives, legends, and legacies of some of the most fascinating Egyptian deities. Whether you're here out of curiosity or a deep love for history and mythology, sit back, relax, and let's explore the divine world of gods and goddesses that shaped an entire civilization. Set, god of chaos and the desert. Set is known in ancient Egypt as the god of chaos, the desert, and storms. While he embodies imbalance and chaos, he also governs the harsh conditions of the desert. Despite being a dark and relentless figure, Set was occasionally revered by pharaohs as a symbol of strength and a protector of borders. Set is most infamous for murdering his brother Osiris, a story that serves as a metaphor for conflict and the pursuit of balance in ancient Egyptian mythology. While he brought chaos, this turmoil was counteracted by Horus, who restored order. Set's tales of conflict make him one of the most complex figures in Egyptian mythology. Imagine the Egyptian deserts, where the relentless sun beats down on the land and howling winds scatter the sand. Set's presence was felt in these untamed elements, embodying both the destruction and the resilience needed to endure such harshness. The imagery of Set standing tall amidst the swirling sands evokes a scene of raw power and primal survival. Osiris, god of the underworld and rebirth. Osiris symbolizes life after death and rebirth. As the ruler of the underworld, he also represents agriculture and fertility. His story is most famously tied to his murder by his brother, Set, and his subsequent resurrection by his wife, Isis. Osiris opened the door to the afterlife and became a symbol of justice. His tale, marked by resurrection and the endless cycles of nature, is central to Egyptian beliefs. The ritual of weighing hearts in the Hall of Judgment highlights Osiris's significance as a figure of morality and fairness. Picture Osiris as a wise judge seated in the underworld, surrounded by scales and the haunting whispers of the departed. His steady hand ensures balance, offering hope to the righteous and lessons to the unworthy. Imagine the souls awaiting their judgment, the tension palpable as Osiris delivers his verdict with an unwavering gaze. Sekhmet, goddess of war and destruction. Sekhmet, depicted as a lion-headed figure, is the powerful goddess of war and destruction. While she embodies vengeance and destructive force, she also represents healing and peace. Her most famous story involves Ra, unleashing her wrath upon his enemies. However, her uncontrollable anger became a threat, and Ra calmed her by tricking her into drinking deceptive wine. This tale illustrates how divine balance was restored. Imagine Sekhmet prowling the battlefield, her fiery eyes burning with the intensity of the sun. Yet, beneath this fierce exterior, there lies a potential for healing and protection, much like the duality of war itself. She represents the raw emotions of rage, tempered by wisdom and restraint, a lesson that transcends time. Amun, creator god. Amun rose to prominence during the New Kingdom and became one of Egypt's greatest gods. Representing creation and omnipotence, Amun was often merged with Ra to form Amun-Ra, revered as the king of gods. The temples dedicated to Amun were grander than any others. The Karnak Temple stands as a testament to the immense reverence for Amun. Its hieroglyphs celebrate his creative power and unity with Ra. Imagine standing in the shadow of Karnak Temple, its towering columns adorned with intricate carvings that tell stories of creation and divine power. Amun's influence was felt not just in worship, but in the very architecture of ancient Egypt. The temple's grand design mirrors the boundless creativity attributed to this powerful deity. Ra, god of the sun. Ra is recognized in ancient Egyptian mythology as the sun god and one of its most significant figures. Seen as the sun itself, Ra journeys across the sky in a celestial boat, symbolizing the sun's rise and fall. Each morning, Ra emerges victorious, having fought through the darkness of the underworld. Ra's solar disk is a symbol of life and energy, inspiring awe among his worshippers. The ancient Egyptians envisioned Ra as a heroic figure, battling the chaos serpent Apophis during his nightly voyage. His triumph is celebrated every dawn. Picture Ra's journey across the sky, his golden rays illuminating the Nile and casting long shadows over the pyramids. Every sunrise was a reminder of his eternal battle against darkness. Ra's resilience serves as a metaphor for overcoming challenges, a theme that resonates with humanity across ages. Ra's role extended beyond just the sun. He was seen as the force of creation itself, responsible for breathing life into the world. In some myths, Ra is said to have created humanity from his tears or sweat, emphasizing his connection to both the divine and mortal realms. The Egyptians believed that as Ra aged each day, he was rejuvenated by the night's journey through the underworld, symbolizing the cyclical nature of life and death. The nightly battle with Apophis wasn't just a cosmic struggle. It represented the constant fight against chaos and the affirmation of order and harmony in the universe. Temples dedicated to Ra often included depictions of this eternal struggle, with priests performing daily rituals to aid Ra in his journey. These rituals reinforced the interconnectedness of the divine and the earthly, showing how the actions of humanity could support the gods. Imagine standing on the banks of the Nile at dawn, watching the first light touch the horizon. For the ancient Egyptians, this wasn't just the start of a new day. It was a renewal of life and hope, a promise that Ra had triumphed once again. Anubis, god of death, and embalming Anubis, is one of the most recognized deities in Egyptian mythology, serving as the guardian of the dead and overseer of embalming. Depicted with a jackal head, Anubis protects tombs and guides souls to the afterlife. In his role as a judge, Anubis weighs the hearts of the deceased against the feather of Ma'at, determining their worthiness for eternal peace. Myths describe Anubis as the son of Nephthys and Set, though Isis also raised him, reflecting his loyalty to both goddesses. Picture Anubis walking among the tombs, his sharp ears listening for disturbances, and his hands steady as he performs sacred rites. His presence was both a comfort and a warning. Imagine the eerie silence of the necropolis, where Anubis ensures the sanctity of the resting souls. Horus, god of the sky. Horus is the sky god and protector of pharaohs, depicted as a falcon-headed figure symbolizing power and authority. The Eye of Horus, representing protection and healing, is one of the most iconic symbols of ancient Egypt. The most renowned tale of Horus is his battle with Set to avenge his father, Osiris's death. This prolonged conflict ends with Horus's victory and his rise as a leader among gods. His triumph symbolizes the restoration of order over chaos. Imagine the falcon soaring high above the temples, its keen eyes scanning the land. Horus embodied vigilance, strength, and a promise of protection. The falcon's sharp vision reflects Horus's role as a guardian of both the physical and spiritual realms. Isis, goddess of magic and motherhood. Isis, the goddess of love, motherhood, and magic, is renowned for her unwavering devotion to her husband Osiris. Her story of resurrecting Osiris highlights her incredible power and determination. Isis is also celebrated as the protector of children and the weak. Her sacred symbol, the throne, represents her authority and influence, she is intricately linked with the practice of magic, making her one of the most compelling figures in Egyptian lore. Her legacy includes her role as a universal mother figure, emphasizing family values and societal healing. The rituals performed in her temples underscored personal and communal renewal. Isis's influence extended beyond Egypt, with her worship persisting into the Roman era. Thank you for joining us on this journey through ancient Egyptian mythology. We hope you enjoyed learning about these fascinating deities and their incredible stories. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the Thought Lab. Your support helps us bring more enlightening content to you. See you in the next video.